Welcome back. In previous video, we talked about the architectural concept of proximity placement group, what it is, how it can benefit us, where we should use it, and those kind of things. And today we are going to perform the demonstration for proximity placement group, how to create it, how to add the existing machine, and in case of availability set of VMSs, you should not connect the VM but the apply this on the resource label. All right, I mean to say, in case of the availability sets and virtual machine scale sets, you should set the proximity placement group at the resource level rather than individual virtual machines. We talked about this as well in the previous video. So without wasting any more time, let's go to the proximity placement groups right here in the search bar. You're going to type this and click add. I don't have any right now. Once you click on add, it will ask certain information, for example, your resource group and your region. Let's put it in this resource group. This is in North Central US, and let's give it a name, Demo PG. All right, let's review and create it. After the validation, we'll create it. Okay. Now, while it is creating, let's go to the VM. I'll show you. This is the VM inside the same resource group and the same look. Oh, it's in North Europe. So I would not be able to see that placement group, but I can show you from where you can add. You can add it from here. Okay, so let's go back and create one more proximity placement group inside North Europe. I don't know how I remember North Central US. No problem. Let's do it again. And it would be North Europe, West Europe, and North Europe right here. So let's continue the name, Demo PG2, review create, and once the validation is done, we'll create it. Now while it's creating, let's get back to the VM. Under configuration, you can see right here, and you can move your VM once this is done. You can see one which we created in North Central US is showing grayed out. So as I always say in the videos, if something goes wrong, something gets stuck, it is a good thing because you learn then and there. So learning is, it is region specific that we have already covered in the architectural concept, but we were able to see it here in the demo part. Okay, so it is created. Okay, cool. Let's go here and refresh it. Come back, and right there you can add it in the proximity placement group. Okay, now let's suppose you want to create the availability sets. Remember, if you have availability set, you have VM inside the availability set. Apply proximity placement group on the resource level, not on the machine. So let's learn how to apply on the resource level. Let's select the same thing. It's the PGAV set, and it's in North Europe. North Europe is come on, North Europe right here. You go to advanced and you'll find the placement group right here. Select and keep your availability set in the proximity placement group. So all the VMs that you would add would fall under this proximity placement group. I think we forgot to save here on that VM. Where were we? Right here. Come on. Okay. Okay, here and the configuration. Yes, we forgot this, so let's save it. Always remember, you cannot add the virtual machine which are in running state into the proximity placement group. You need to deallocate the VM so that once it power on, it will go into the proximity placement group. All right, so this is placed, this is placed. Go to the resource, you can see that's the name. And let's go to the here, right here, you can see. Now, if I go to the proximity placement groups, we find this one where two group members, you can see. There are two group members. One is the availability set, one is the machine. So all the machine inside this availability set would be absolutely closer to this VM to minimize the network latency, right? Okay, so because the proximity placement group is a logical grouping used to make sure that your Azure compute or VM resources are physically located close to each other. All right, so that's how it is. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching. You have a good day.